beautiful people.
Hello.
You do it every time.
Yeah,
All right. We're
this
playing
is
Monster
my thing.
Camp. We're playing Monster Camp because.
Monster Road Trip just came out.
But I don't own it because I'm poor.
Money is expensive.
Um, money is expensive. Um, hopefully I will have it by next week, but I just really, because I love this franchise so much. Now we can do just me and we both talk, or we can do two players and you tell me what you want to do.
Two player.
Two player? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Phantom,
I'm Bard.
and we're siblings playing games. Oh, okay, so there's a medium game. I think that's new. Maybe that's just for for multiplayer, which I never do. Um, we could do the short game, which is 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Okay, so these are the OG NPCs, but I also have the DLC characters that you can play as. I usually play as Vicky because she's my favorite NPC. So I think I'm probably just gonna do that. But I am going to rename her Phantom so it doesn't get confusing.
Fully charged.
Oh, great, and now I get stuff. Who am I going for? Oh no. No, wait, I wasn't ready. um oh no. What do these do? Business anal paste. Very strong insect repeller. That's, you know what? Let's go for Damien. I bet this is a Damien thing. Yeah, bold and charming. Uh, that's gonna be fun. Magic mirror. Griffin pasta is also bold. Um, north facing moss. That sounds smart. And human wool sweater. There we go. Okay, who would you like to be?
So I typically play as Oz,
Yeah, Oz is
but
great.
I haven't actually seen the DLC
Yeah, if
characters.
you wanna see them.
I
Um,
uh
so this is
I like
Sawyer. Hold up, this is Sawyer, who
yeah.
is non-binary.
All
I
right.
I just played this girl. I forget what her name is, but I've just played her. She's cute and interesting. There's this guy,
In
and
Nicey
then also
noodles. Yes.
Noodles, beloved Noodles. So do you have
Can I see what the third one on player
yeah?
like?
She's cute, a cute girl. Modius is her name.
Oh, it is.
Modius. And then
Uh,
Sawyer.
I think I'm gonna go with Sawyer.
Okay, Sawyer. Would you like Sawyer or do you want to be Bard?
Bard, please.
Pronoun they is automatically in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Alright!
this'll be nice.
That's your voice. There, I did include voices because I like listening to the voices, but we are gonna read off everything.
Now the
So we got,
question is,
yeah,
who am I going for?
who are you going out for? Well,
um, I mean, I could just go for like just the things that I'd actually take
you
and
could.
just see how that
You
goes.
could.
Which I think would be I'm kind of stuck between uh, four.
Okay, well, tell me what you want.
I know for a fact the Swiss Army everything
Uh huh.
in the center, the
Multi
multi
tool.
tool.
Yeah.
So that one's good.
You want it?
And then the other three, yeah.
Okay. Bold
And
and
then the other
smarts.
three that I'm thinking are the sword, the uh, Beyblade with a knife, and the violin.
Okay, so the smallest violin is gonna be creative. Beyblade
Yeah.
and a knife is gonna be more bold. I assume the sword is also gonna be bold. I could
I
be wrong.
remember correctly, yes.
Now, here's the thing. I'm already going for Damien, which is bold stuff. I forget what else he wants. Um, so there's that.
Uh, let's go for violin and the blade.
Okay.
Because I think the blade might also be fun.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners, and summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Johima, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calcuster, Hewlett Packard, version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Love of my life, Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger. I'm just reading what the narrators say. Buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23 question mark, a death reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to the breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Besides finding love, what's your main goal at summer camp? To level up as a person, to strengthen my relationship with Mascarpone. Yeah. To be the very best at survival, to earn all the monster scout badges, to improve my understanding of living things, to be left alone for just for once. I I think the very best is okay, to level up as a person. I feel like that's a Ravi, because she's
It
all
is.
about leveling up, and to be the very best at survival sounds like Damien. But I've also been reminded that Dahlia is here, and it's like, do I once again try to win her heart?
By going to earn all of the Monster Scout badges.
Yeah, like, because I think she might also be bold. I'm gonna actually look up her. Like, oh no, I'm looking things
If
up.
I remember, hers was like surprisingly difficult for me
Yeah,
to like
no, it
get.
was. She's difficult to convince. I've only done it like a couple of times. Yeah. I opened up the wrong browser, but it's fine. Probably.
Do.
Dahlia stat requirements. lost where it was, but it said you just need to max out on any stat requirement.
That might have been why it was so hard.
Is that right? But I lost the thing. To get Dahlia's regular ending, you need to max out on any one singular stat. It doesn't matter which of the 5. When I tried to look at, I clicked on the link, and it was like, here's this big long thing with a whole bunch of other links, and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold up. I hope nobody's here because sorry. We acquire. Oh, maybe just stats.
Do you want to go for Dahlia?
Preferred stats. Here we are. Yes, I want to go for Dahlia.
Then pick her.
Oh. Right,
So
sorry.
we can.
So we can play the game.
I can read things while you look at stuff.
Yeah, right. Okay, and then
To be left alone.
To be left alone for just once. Gotcha.
Gonna go for Joy.
Okay. You're gonna earn all the badges too? That's awesome. We can motivate each other. I've made it my sworn duty to have the best summer ever while we're at camp, and getting every last Monster Scout badge is integral to that goal. The next badge on my list to earn is the Strengthen a Friendship on the Bus to Camp badge. Wait, I just had an idea. Phantom, let's sit together until we earn the badge. This plan is going really well so far. I am in
Beautiful.
love. Okay. Do you want to voice?
Word, Bard. I can't wait to enjoy some alone time this summer. I brought a couple of good books with me to read. Hopefully I'll finish at least one of them by the time camp is over. I'm usually so busy saving everybody else's asses and getting no thanks whatsoever. I rarely have times like this to read and relax and enjoy some peace and quiet. I'm hoping for the best, and hopefully you get some alone time too, Bard. Maybe we can read together in silence sometime.
Yeah. We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, if it's just one, you only need to do one stat. Then I guess I'm going for boldness.
I mean, your boldness is already your highest, yeah.
Yep. That day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway, as you do. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloodied body and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hand. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with the same day sign up." What? Sold! You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous +2 boldness growths. Cool. Alright. Oh, they're in their outfits. So I have all of the different outfits out. And these two are from 2 different ones. I believe it's Yeehaw and the Halloween one. Aravi has drafted you and Dahlia into her party. She's got an important side quest to complete that has to do with all the ghosts hanging around the manor. A ghost approaches the 3 of you and speaks eerily. Please, young heroes, accept my quest. I have roamed for centuries. Reunite me with my one true love, I beg you. Do you want to be
Get him, Dahlia! Borrow that bitch!
With the absolute zero mercy or hesitation, Dahlia leaps up and traps the ghost in a classic ghost trapping bottle.
Take that, noob.
Ah, yes! That's 9 innocent ghosts captured. We need 11 more ghosts and then we can feed them to that Soul Eater and collect all that sweet, sweet XP.
Best summer ever.
Usually I hate fighting ghosts because you can't kill them, but the ghosts are really screaming in agony. Best side quest ever! Suddenly, a terrifying masked weirdo jumps out of the shadows. He's wearing a bloody knife. He's wielding a bloody knife, and he looks like he wants to kill you because you had sex before marriage.
Cheers, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
Roses are red, violets are blue. My name is Jerry, and I'm gonna kill you. I rhymed. Now run from my scary knife, you sinful youth. Bro, you're gonna murder us, and you only brought one bloody, rusty knife and a hockey mask? Do you have any idea what level I am, shithead?
So
Yeah, we're not afraid of you, scrawny. If you were even a mildly powerful warrior, you wouldn't challenge us to a fight to the death directly. Duh!
My manner.
You foolish children. No hot teens enter this creepy old mansion and get out alive, except for like 70% of them. Oh, but before I kill you, can I have your autographs?
Huh? Why do you want our autographs? Did people finally figure out that I'm the Zodiac Killer? Oh, wow. Hex is Ted Cruz?
What?
Seriously? I'm a huge fan, but no, I get autographs from all of my victims before I kill them. All professional serial killers keep some kind of memento of their killings.
that's not
Bullshit.
how
We're not signing anything, dude. Last time I fell for the serial killer victim memento autograph scam, I got my identity stolen.
Wait, that's not fair, you guys. I can't murder you all unless you give me your autographs. It's no fun killing if you don't get a cool, sinister trophy. Come on, all of you have obviously killed people before. Didn't you collect a cool trophy from your victims and hide it in a laminated file in your room for the police to discover? Not really. Although, to be fair, I do always loot enemies' corpses, and I guess collecting XP for every time is kind of a trophy?
Sometimes when I defeat a powerful rival in battle, I'll use their body as a bludgeoning weapon to kill their closest friends. Does that count? I never collected stuff from corpses, but I would send these hilarious letters to the press telling the cops to get good, and these like unsolvable cryptograms. Lol. Oh, seems like the opportunity for you to get in some bragging, impress your friends, and the serial killer with this super cool trophy you collect from all your victims. I always collect the teeth of the people I murder, so I can make a cool friendship bracelet with them. That sounds like fun, or no, that's creativity. Material goods are overrated. I collect the happy memories I made with my victims while killing them. Just look at my murder scrapbook. Okay, that also sounds like creativity. Huh. That one might be fun. Which is, both of these are super low though, so it's like.
Yeah.
So if I'm wrong about either of them, I think I'm
Could
gonna
one
do
of them be-
collect teeth.
Probably not. Yeah, I'd say teeth.
Oh, nope, that was fun. Darn it, that's my worst
No.
stat. You show your friends your awesome friendship bracelet made with human teeth. You brag about all your gruesome murders and simple triumphantly. Wait a second, Phantom. Smile wider. Do it, huh? You're terrified of Dahlia, so you smile as wide as you can. She grabs your face and inspects your teeth closely. Whoa! Phantom has fake teeth! I never knew, Phantom. I also have a few fake teeth since I headbutted that monster truck. What a sick victory.
Phantom has fake teeth? That's so weird because I can tell that their friendship bracelet is made of real teeth. Can see the coffee stains. Oh my god, I think I know what's going on here. Phantom, did you rip out your own teeth, use them to make a bracelet, and get a dentist to give you fake teeth again?
You squirm nervously. Shit, why did Dr. Payne hurt Payne give such an obviously fake neon green vampire dentures?
Come on.
Wait, if those teeth are fake and those teeth are real, holy shit, Phantom, does that mean you've never even murdered anyone?
Ugh, typical Phantom poser behavior. Hasn't even murdered one person and tries to make a tooth necklace. Pathetic.
Bye, loser.
I'm so upset.
Let's get out of here, you guys. Jerry, I'm kicking Phantom out of the party, and I'm drafting you as my player 3.
No.
Don't fuck this up, okay?
No. DIY tip, Phantom. You could have just used the fake teeth to make a bracelet instead of ripping the real teeth out of your head to do it. Food for thought, you know? Shit. Hex makes a valid point. You're left alone. You throw your teeth bracelet into the ocean, trying to stage a gesture of a dramatic catharsis, but you still feel lonely. Now you're alone, you don't even have your own teeth to comfort you. The plastic teeth leak poisonous plastic particles, make you lose -2 charm and -1 creativity. Well,
Nothing goes wrong.
Oh.
alright, so here, where do you want to
Smarts,
go?
please?
Smarts, that would be here.
Yeah, the woods.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so cute.
That day, you go
Oh,
to the
I
woods
love it.
searching for edible roots to make wilderness tea. When I go, I'm just looking at mushrooms on a tree. You find lots of roots: beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pie, the root of all evil. You brew it all together, and it's the most delicious tea you've ever had. It's so rooted with knowledge that you gain +2 smarts. Later, you're wandering around trying to tell if you have mercury poisoning from all the tuna you ate for breakfast when you see Joy and Scott.
I love taking pictures.
Yo. Oh wait, no, you can be Scott. Or
Bard, check it out. Joy and me are doing photography. It's basically the art version of sport. Yep, we're taking a photography class together. This week we're supposed to capture the majesty of nature. What would you say is more majestic, a small bush or a small shrub?
you have a desperate need to be included in basically everything your friends do. So you whip out your
Yeah.
phone and start snapping pics with Scott and Joy. Yay, friendship! Suddenly, Scott pauses.
Hooray!
He takes a big sniff of the air and inhales for about 40 seconds straight. It's an awkwardly long time to be inhaling.
I thought something smelled kinda off. Joy, you okay? You smell sorta stressed out. Like that time I asked if I could eat macaroni just using my butt. Huh? Oh, please don't smell me, thanks.
Something doesn't feel right.
But I am a bit stressed. It's just that everything is so calm, and when things seem calm, that's actually when they're the least calm. It's the calm before the storm.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at Scott's face right now.
It's so good. When there's no obvious evil encroaching, that just means the whole world is about to be blindsided by the biggest threat imaginable. We should be more worried than ever. Do you think that maybe you saved the world so much you got used to saving it? Maybe you're just not used to chilling out. It's like me and footballs. When I see a football, I want to catch it, but somebody has to throw it first so that it needs to be caught. Took me a while to accept that. No way. This is not about me and my emotional defense mechanisms. There's definitely an ancient evil lurking just beneath the surface somewhere around here. Like, for example, look at these pictures. If this were a normal episode with the Coven, we'd spend the first 2 minutes taking photos and setting up some B plots. And then we'd discover a mysterious omen in these pictures, teasing the larger evil that's yet to come. See, doesn't this picture of a tree look a little foreboding to you? Oh, it just kind of looks like a normal tree to me. Looks sort of familiar, actually. I think I peed on that tree once. Oh god, is that an omen? Okay, so maybe that's not an omen. But what about this photo of a sunflower? At first I thought it showed off the elegant symmetry of the flower, but shit, it might be an omen. Alright, I'm gonna look through the pictures I took and find an omen because I want to be a good friend. Pictures. Oh my god, Joy, look! Look at this photo! It's so blurry! It's evil! It's a blurry evil omen! Nope, it's just your thumb. that's a blurry picture of your thumb. Okay, I actually don't know
I believe it's
how to
Hecate.
pronounce. Hecate, help me.
I think
Maybe
I could
this
be
was
wrong.
a bad idea. Hecate? Mm.
Uh-oh, looks like Joy's coming up short on omens and is about to be exposed as a total workaholic. Look through your pictures and find something ominous to help her out. What do you think?
This picture has a flock of birds, which are classic bad omens. If we connect the birds like you'd connect the dots, I'm sure we'll find an ominous warning.
Or
Okay. The resolution is too high in all of these pictures. It's a clear omen that technology has gone too far.
what do you think?
Oh. I. Um.
It's a lot harder to figure out what each thing is connected to, like what skill you're using,
Yeah.
than it was in
I
Prom.
feel. I feel like because it's kind of technical, the second one might be smarts,
Yeah, you want me
which
to,
would be very good for
yeah,
me.
you want me to do that one?
Yeah, I think the first one might be like fun or creativity. So yeah.
Yay!
Nice. Whoa, that's an awesome sunset picture, Bard. I was trying to take some sunset pictures this morning, but they all looked like the sun was rising for some reason. Scott, I think Bard is right. This definitely seems like an omen to me. Don't you think this picture is a little too good? I don't know. I thought Professor Lensbottom said that all photos were good photos as long as you were capturing them with the lens of your heart. Oh, Scott, never change, but literally, this photo's resolution is too good for a cell phone camera. There must be an explanation, and I bet this goes all the way to the top.
You, Scott, and Joy begin an extensive investigation on your cell phone's suspiciously high level of camera resolution. You go undercover and get a job at the manufacturing plant. Joy taps into your satellite signal to trace a hacker through the World Wide Web. Scott eats your phone, just in case. The results of your
Thank you,
preliminary investigation reveal that Joy was right. There's a conspiracy here, and you have no idea how far it will go. It's 3 days later. You're in a Scooby suit floating 18,000 leagues deep in the Bermuda Triangle, and you're staring at the secret underwater lab you've been searching for. You press
Oh,
the button on your detonator and pray to God that you rigged the charges correctly. God hears your prayer. The armored access door is blown to bits. You, Scott, and Joy infiltrate the secret lair. Your whole investigation has been building up to this moment. The stakes have never been higher.
Such a twist.
finally, we're in. Consider your days of freedom over, Commander von Loveborg. You're surrounded.
Commander von Loveborg jumps back in shock and shrieks, Egad, not you three! I'm so close to world domination, you sniveling fools!
The jig is up, Loveborg. We just deactivated your deactivated your nuclear missile supply, and we've already neutralized your fleet of hyper-intelligent mosquitoes. Surrender.
Damn you, Joy, and damn the day that I sold Tim Cook my hyper-resolution camera technology in order to forge an alliance with the Kingdom of the Jellyfish.
That was your big mistake. As soon as Bard realized something was up with that sunset photo, everything just fell into place. Yeah, I don't care how many phones I gotta eat. You'll never destroy the world I live in, von Loveborg.
Scott is the true hero. Woo! The villain is vanquished and the day is saved. All thanks to your fake, deep Instagram picture of a sunset. You did it! Also, once the mayor finds out that you saved the city of Detroit from Commander von Loveborg, he gives you the key to the city along with +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
I will take it.
Everybody choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. A spaghetti!
Pizza.
Player orders decided based on which food would destroy prehistoric humans' digestive systems if brought back in time. I'm gonna say pizza?
Yeah.
Because, like, spaghetti, I mean, that's just carbs. You know, there's the implied, like, sauce and additives and stuff, but I feel like pizza, with how, like, you know, the assumed, like, cheese and greasiness of it. Yeah.
Just
so,
that amount of dairy alone.
Yeah. Alright.
And also it changes which one of us goes first.
Turn out okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Back to smarts?
Yeah, I'd
What
like to
else-
keep going with
Yeah.
smarts.
Do you know what else Joy likes?
Smarts, boldness, and charm. So
Okay.
I should probably go charm in a little bit, but
Yeah.
getting smarts fully squared away would be great.
That day you got lost in the woods. You decide to study the tree's bark and moss patterns to solve the situation. By reading one tree's bark, you realize which direction north is. By reading another tree's bark, you learn the exact age of the tree, 73 years old. By reading yet another tree's bark, you learn the tree likes Irish poetry and believes Buffy and Spike were the ultimate ship on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
An interesting choice.
So much useless knowledge. You gain +2 smarts. You're walking around camp trying to forget the heinous crimes you committed in your sleep last night when you run into Joy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey Bard. Let me guess, you've got some kind of goofy, unexpected problem going on, and you need my help to fix it. Also, I love this outfit.
It's very cute. I think this might be the Yeehaw outfit. You know,
Yeah.
she's a dancer.
Duty calls.
Mhm. Alright, I'll help you. Technically, I was supposed to take a break from work this summer, but hey, I'm a witch battling the forces of evil. If duty calls, I have to answer.
Yeah, have to, not want to. You shrug. You've got nothing. Not even a small-scale, low-stakes dilemma for Joy to help with. It's basically been a normal day so far, which almost never happens at this camp.
I lost.
Oh, hi! Sorry, I can't see chat.
Huh? Nothing at all? Well, obviously it's good when people don't have problems, and I don't need to be super useful and competent all the time anyway.
That's a very normal thing to say, Joy.
I can just sit here and read my book and absorb the information, and that's how people relax. So that's what I'll do. Here I go. To read.
30 seconds go by.
Oh my goodness, there has to be something perilous around here. Come on, it's totally not just me struggling to actually relax. Don't you feel that, Bard? That dark, evil force lurking somewhere in the shadows?
Since we're in danger.
I sense an ancient evil ready to strike me whenever I let my guard down. Nice try, ancient evil. Not this time. I know exactly how to deal with this. I'll consult with my ever-powerful, ever-wise spiritual mentor, the goddess. Plus, it'll give me a chance to work on my interplanar communication spells.
Joy spends 45 minutes on an extremely complex spell. There are quite a few esoteric components, and she ends up using your pubic hair and belly button lint as channeling tools. That's very normal.
Ah, perfect. The spell is ready. Here I go. Goddess of Light, your ward summons you. Grant me your wisdom, heavenly goddess.
Joy's spell works perfectly, and she summons a being of pure divine light and femininity who is clearly in the middle of taking a bubble bath. Oh, Joy, good to see you, although I'm pretty certain I asked you not to commune with me during bath time. What's up, girl?
Goddess of Light, your divinity smiles down upon me. I call for you in this hour of need, as I have sensed an ancient evil gathering its power to bring about the final calamity.
OMG, Joy, I promise you there's no mysterious danger lurking around trying to ruin your summer relaxation. You're a total workaholic. Take a break.
Seriously?
Surely you jest, Divine Light, for it is my sacred duty to protect the world against the forces of evil, and I would totally never manufacture a catastrophe just to feel useful or anything.
Sure. Well, I I just use my omniscient powers to scan all the universe, and it seems pretty chill. Guess I'm going to enjoy the day by relaxing my bath. What about you, Joy?
Ugh.
Bard, isn't the goddess acting weird? What if some ancient evil fooled her into letting her guard down? There's gotta be some kind of danger here, right?
Seems like Joy won't be satisfied until there's a disaster she can quickly and competently disarm. Quick, find something dangerous for Joy to deal with. Okay.
Ah. Stressed when not. Yeah. Yeah, Joy is full blown workaholic. Uh, the dangers of a poor skincare routine. The goddess is, what, like several millennia old? That skin won't care for itself. The dangers of ever growing atheism among the younger generations. Every second, fewer and fewer people give a fuck about the goddess's divinity. Ah.
What do neither of these mean?
Oh my god.
We got smarts, boldness,
Yes.
creativity, charm, and fun.
Okay, I have to figure out which one isn't charm or fun, pretty much.
Yeah.
I guess. Uh. Oh no. uh. Any ideas?
I feel like the dangers of ever-growing atheism might be smarts or boldness. Oh, that might be charm, actually. I don't know. I'm bad at this. I love this game so much, but I'm very bad. And again, like I said before, camp is a lot more difficult to figure out which is which. I mean, we're just doing it for fun, so you can just pick one. Which one do you think? Do you want to insult her skin routine? Or say that people don't like, aren't worshipping her as much?
I know I've gotten this prompt before, and I have definitely failed with the first one, so I'm gonna try atheism.
Okay. Hey, it's bold.
Okay.
You blurt out that the real danger is the goddess's dwindling number of disciples on Earth. What? Nah, there's no way. Everyone loves the goddess. I'm super popular, right?
Well, you know that all of us in the coven praise you, but I can't really speak for everyone else on Earth.
Ugh.
Look, goddess, I'm telling you this for your own good. Somewhere in the last 10,000 years, goddess worshipping kind of stopped being cool. Atheism is actually super in.
Atheism? Are you serious? How can atheism be fashionable? Atheism is the most boring religion of all time. How can there be cool when it's literally about nothing? Besides, everyone loves devoting themselves to a higher power. It's comfortable and traditional, a total classic. And sometimes I'll bless people with plentiful crops and sexual fertility, and they'll be all like, "The goddess is so cool, our children's children's children will worship her."
Let's save the world.
Listen, goddess, I know this is all really hard to hear, but Bard and I are here to help, and I know exactly what we need to do. We need to build a cutting edge social media strategy to help you gather new devoted followers.
Could you? Joy, you're such a dear. I don't care if I get 1 billion devoted disciples, you'll always be my favorite.
Aw, thanks, and don't worry, we won't let you down.
You and Joy spend hours crafting an unbeatable social presence for the goddess of light. You enlist the help of the two most competent people you know, Calcuster and Milo.
You're trending.
Hooray!
So who do you want to be? You want to be Milo or Calcuster?
I love them both so much, though.
Yeah, I feel like you could do a really good Calcuster voice, though.
Yeah, I'll do Calculuster.
Finally, a challenge worthy of my skills. I snapped up the handle Divine Goddess Says. It's elegant, yet clickbaity. Oh, and I got her verified, obviously.
I have created some hyper-targeted conversion ads for the goddess. the ads will surface to emotionally vulnerable people who would be open to major changes in their beliefs.
In no time, the Goddess of Light is officially an influencer. She's got a huge influx of devoted followers evangelizing her content and a sponsorship deal with the Vatican. Thanks
Oh,
again, babes. Joy, you're an actual joy. Get it? Well, I really owe you one, darling. TTYL, love
Best
ya.
episode ever.
wow, that was an intense day of saving the world, huh? It would have probably been pretty boring without you, so I guess I should say thanks, Bard.
The Goddess of Light retweets your latest selfie, so you gain a buttload of new, emotionally vulnerable followers, along with +2 fun and +1 creativity.
I need to
Okay.
up my charm next time.
Uh,
Yeah, the goddess definitely needs to diversify her social media, or else she's just gonna get left behind. All
uh,
right, where are you going?
boldness. if I
More
if I have
boldness.
to max out, now I'm curious what the maximum amount is. Like, is it 30?
I don't know.
If you could look
I've
that up, that
gotten
would
some
be
pretty
great.
high scores.
If you could look it up, that would be super great.
Yeah.
While you're exploring the haunted manor, you hear a voice calling your name. It comes from under the bed. Two blood-red eyes stare at you from the inky darkness under the bed. A voice that sounds older than time whispers, "Do you want to gain some boldness, Phantom?" You say yes, because you actually do want that. Okay, here you go. Whatever that thing is, it gives you +2 boldness. What a nice under the bed thing. Later, you're snooping around looking for spooky things when you run into a 6-foot wall of impenetrable muscle.
Scared Dahlia.
Oh, I love this outfit. Hey, Phantom, what are you
Ooh.
screaming for? This place isn't that scary. What, like a few severed heads and visions of my grandpa screaming in horrendous pain are gonna freak me out? Where I'm from, you can buy that stuff at IKEA. This is One Turn Nation? Is that me in 20 years? No, I can't lose my buff, terrifying beauty. My swollenness is my best feature. Hi, Damien.
I don't know whether I should be offended or smug that my appearance is your worst fear.
Ugh, what are you doing here, daddy's boy? Someone shut off the AC in your private condo?
No, I came here for the same reason I go anywhere. I wanted to set shit on fire.
They're both here. They're both here and they're standing next to each other.
They are. But apparent, I need to slightly change this.
Yeah, go ahead.
But apparently, this building is flame retardant. I held a blowtorch next to the wooden staircase and nothing happened. It was the scariest shit I'd ever seen.
No, you're trapping around here without makeup is the scariest shit you've ever seen. Ha! Burn!
Don't say burn. That word has no power here.
While they argue, you go to find the haunted bathroom to take a spooky piss when you hear the sound of a trap being deployed, along with Damien and Dahlia screaming in unison. You turn back and see them trapped in a fishnet that appears to have dropped from the ceiling. Standing underneath it are a group of teenagers and a Great Dane. Great job, everybody, says the blonde leader looking teen. I knew the clueless crew would catch these crooks no problem. Like, what do you mean, no problem? Asked the skinny stoner teen. Scrooby Dooby and I were scared stiff, and like, we're almost out of dog treats. Randweed, says the dog. Wait, the fucking dog talks, and it's beckoning for the other teen to pass the blunt?
Let us down right now before I stab your eyeballs out and shove them up your asses like anal bead.
Jeepers, cries the red-headed teen. Mr. and Mrs. Guggenheimer are really mad that we ruined their plot to drive down the price of this property and resell it for cheap. Wait, you think we're real estate agents?
Fuck off.
Gross, you think we're married?
Look, whoever you've got, it's not us. You think you've got, it's not us. We're not real estate agents. We're demons. We're way more upfront about the whole eternity of damnable torture than most landlords, and don't bother hiding any of the details in the contract.
Well, that's not entirely true. My dads do make a lot of their money from selling off land in the Eighth Circle of Hell.
What? I can't believe you. Fucking LeVay's always abusing your power and speculating on your crappy land. It's too late, Guggenheimers, says the nerdy teen. As soon as I find my glasses, we'll tear those stupid masks off your face and send you to prison. Okay, but seriously, can someone help me find them? I can't see shit. It seems like these weirdo teens want to rip Damien and Dahlia's faces off, but you like those faces and want to smooch them. You need to save them, using clueless crew logic. Okay, transform your skull into the head of a real estate agent, so you can rip off your own face and present yourself as the true villain. Point out that it's problematic that these kids invade people's homes, trap them against their will, and rip off their faces without consent. Who's the real... I can't actually read the bottom of that. Criminal.
Criminal.
I think the first one is boldness.
The first one definitely feels like boldness.
So I'm going with that. Yeah. You quickly perform
Nice.
a powerful and very specific spell that you learned for this exact purpose. And it works! It hurts like a bitch, but it still works. You run out into the hall where Damien and Dahlia are dangling and rip off your face. You don't feel any better, but it's worth the pain. Zoinks! Says the stoner teen. The real Guggenheimer. What the rook? Screams the dog. You introduce yourself as Alexander Guggenheimer III, an unscrupulous real estate agent whose plan was to drive down the manor's value and buy it at a quarter of its price. Your performance is convincing, especially since you didn't know this property was owned or for sale earlier. Is the persona of this sleazy real estate agent possessing you? Apparently, yes. You end up selling the teens on an even spookier, haunted-er mansion on the other side of camp that you didn't even know about. They're especially drawn in by the promise of an enormous kitchen, wraparound background walls, and hallways full of doors that break the laws of physics. You cut down Damien and Dahlia after they leave.
You're in charge now.
That was fucking awesome, Phantom. The way you ripped off their face, like the way that you ripped off your face like that with no regard for your personal safety. I can't wait to practice it later.
Yeah, and I love what you've done with your skull. Like, did you get Botox or something? It really brings out the salesman in your eyes. Now I'm having an accent. Dahlia and Damien stitch your face back on. It's almost as painful as when you first ripped it off. But hey, they're impressed and safe. And you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Woohoo!
I had to make Damien Southern.
Yeah. Everybody choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Black mold.
Landlords. What? What did you say?
Black mold.
Black mold or landlords. Played order is decided based on how wary you'd be of a talking otter who suddenly appeared one day offering to take the bad thing away from your life if you make him pasta every day. I'd be like not wary. I'd be like, heck yeah, I love making pasta.
Yeah. I see no downside.
Like I don't know. I feel like mine, it's better that it's taken away. Although it's weird of how it's being done, because it's like these are human peoples.
Yeah.
But also, you went first last time.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
I want to go first.
Go first.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Ooh, it's the campfire.
Yeah. So.
Okay, good. They're separated.
I know, that's going to be an issue. Later, you're craving a healthy dose of attention from your peers when you spot Dahlia and Aravi by the campfire. So once I ripped his biceps off, he pretty much knew I'd won, but he still agreed when I asked him to get in a quick makeout before I delivered the mortal blow. So awesome!
Here for it.
Oh my god, Dahlia, you boss blue babe, you are so bad. Looks like Dahlia and Aravi and Hex are conducting one of their classic girl talk sessions. You butt in as usual.
You can join Girl Talk if you want, Phantom, but you better be you better be conversing at the top of your game. Today we're discussing the ultimate girl talk subject, crushes.
Aravi, you drew the short bone in the rabbit's spine. You're first. Who's your secret crush? The rules of girl talk dictates you have to tell us, or at least give us hints. Whoa, is Aravi about to admit that she has an emotion? And that emotion is romantic in nature, and she feels that towards another person and not a battle axe?
Come on, you guys. Do I really have to say it? Well, if I have to admit it, I've always had a secret crush on that centaur mini-boss that lives outside the woods.
Aravi, are you fucking serious? Is that why we keep taking those patrol shifts on the forest perimeter? Those were at 3 a.m., Aravi.
Whatever! I know it's kind of embarrassing, but he's pretty buff, and I want to hear all the muscle squelching sounds when I crush him.
What?
Okay, I admitted mine. Now you have to say yours, Dahlia. Tell us your secret crush.
This is kind of tough because I usually just tell someone directly when I'm crushing on them. I don't really bother keeping my crushes a secret, but I guess my current number one crush is Timothy Chalamet. I can't stop fantasizing about crushing him. Just one of my boots could crush all of his bones. We're meant to be. Dear God, by crushes, Dahlia and Aravi literally mean people that they want to crush. Every time I get a new crush, I totally get this intense feeling of butterflies in my stomach. It lasts right up until I stomp the last drop of blood out. Hee hee!
I get that too, and I get kind of jealous. I don't like anyone else to crush my victims. What about you, Phantom? Any crushes we should know about?
Dahlia and Aravi given you the perfect opportunity to hint that you're interested in one of them. Flex your girl talk skills and crush this combo. If I'm crushing on someone, I go all in. I gear up with every weapon and toy I can think of. I'm kinky that way. This thing is, I'm more of a crushee than a crusher. My middle name is Step on Me, so this is obviously Dahlia.
That's Dahlia.
Yeah. Whoa, Phantom, I didn't realize you like to be crushed. You always gave me so desperately horny that you'll flirt with literally anyone or anything vibes. But now that I know you're a crushee, I have a great news for you. Crushies are totally my type. You're welcome. I really have a thing for that adorable crushie vibe, like Liam, or a person who's made entirely of toothpicks that magically comes to life. And you're a total crushie magnet, Dahlia. I've seen your Instagram. Every time you post a pic, the comments are basically all people begging you to step on them. You're crushing babes like I'm crushing full-size liters of Mountain Dew. Ha! Yeah, at first I was surprised that so many randos could recognize my raw physical strength and crushing prowess from my selfies alone. But when you take the sheer size of my quadriceps, into account, it all makes sense.
Yeah, your crushing techniques are pretty damn legendary. Do you usually crush with boots on or off? And do you ever mix it up and crush with your hands or your horns?
It all depends on my mood. Usually I go with stomping or maybe a fist crushing if it's a weekend. But if I'm really feeling sexy, I might get real flirty and crush using some motherfucking boulders. Now that I think about it, my godlike muscles and my pure passion crushing make me the ultimate crusher. I'm at my maximum crush power potential.
Damn. Fucking cool, Dahlia. There's nothing I respect more than a maxed out skill tree.
Thanks, Ravi. And thank you too, Phantom. It's pretty hot how straightforward you were about wanting to be crushed by huge buff muscles.
You're winning at summer.
Thanks. Who knows? Maybe one day you could even be my crush. Fuck yes, you got crushed. You get crushed by Dahlia's blue thunder any day of the week, and it looks like this muscular demon is warming up to you.
Let's rest around the fire.
Nice.
So you want to talk to Moss Man, right?
No.
You're intrigued by the sight of Milo forcing an unenthusiastic Joy to try on a series of costumes and wigs. Luckily, she rips them all off before you sit down, or else we'd actually have to show you art of that. Oh. Oh,
I love
Milo.
it.
Yeah. They are or Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I see you're not that interested in shallow fashionista joy, but I have lots of other ideas for your new brand. What about hard-boiled private investigator joy, or manic pixie dream girl joy, or sassy divorcee joy? Oh, that last one just gave me chills.
Not happening.
Those are all dumb. So, in order to be a divorcee, shouldn't I have already been married?
Good point. Wait, your wedding could be the plot of episode 1. This coven stuff writes itself.
Enough of this.
Milo, I already told you I don't need a new brand. I don't even have a brand. The idea that my personality is merely a trademark is dehumanizing and reductive.
Joy, you're taking this too personally. Of course, personalities are complex and beautiful, but everybody still needs their own brand. You more so than anybody. Every season of the Coven requires some fresh renewal or adaptation in order to keep audiences interested. Think of it as character growth.
I'd rather think of it as pass.
Come on, it already makes sense. Just look at all the different brands you've had in past seasons.
Like what?
Like insecure but brave Joy, who fought to fill the shoes of the previous Coven leader Grace after her tragic death. Or grim interdimensional survivor Joy, who used the quantum compass to hop through dimensions after the Herald of the Longest Night killed Hope. Or my personal favorite, stoic, heartbroken Joy, who was forced to move on after Liam disappeared in episode 9 until you two properly broke up on good terms.
Okay, that was not bad.
Wow, you're a pretty big Coven fan, aren't you?
I dabble on some forums, which is why you should trust me with your next brand transformation. I know John Joy Johnson Johaima better than you do. Actually, Milo knows Joy Johnson Johaima only second best. At least, that's what you're going to make them believe. What brand should Joy adopt for their next season?
It's going to be relaxed and left alone by Milo Joy. I as much as I love exuberant sausage.
In all of my years of branding, I've never considered removing myself from an image in order to improve it.
Which is what makes it so innovative. It'd be great for a twist for my character. No one would ever expect Joy Johnson Johaima to be left alone for goddamn once.
You're right. Coven leader Joy completely abandoned by all of her friends? What will she do? Who will catch her when she falls? The suspense, the drama.
Finally, I can read in peace.
The relaxing reading time. Oh, yeah, and the drama.
This season will be so catchy and unexpected. When will Milo and the others reappear? Will be the question on everybody's lips all season.
You're absolutely right. And what if we go with the biggest twist possible? Milo never reappears.
That would be so mind-blowing. Everyone will be asking about Milo all season long.
Such a twist.
Exactly. It's the perfect plot. Ratings will soar.
But what will I do during all that time? If I'm not building your brand or gracing the screen with my beautiful face, I have no job.
Why don't you take over as our resident cheese plate and wine connoisseur? The networks have been meaning to hire someone with experience.
Yes, I have tons of experience with cheese plates. I was born to play this role.
You totally were, and I'm like really into being prepared. So I say we need to practice avoiding each other right away.
Yes, I need to show everyone how dedicated I am to this new arc. Don't worry, Joy. I'll avoid you so hard you'll think it's because I find you annoying.
That was magic.
Ah, what a relief. Thanks, Bard. I'm glad Milo's giving me some space, some peace. You don't need to leave, though. I think I might rebrand. I think I might rebrand after all. maybe as partner to Bard Joy.
Yes, maybe if this goes well, you can even talk her into passionate lover of Bard Joy for next season. Bring out your flasks.
They changed it to partner because she was in the
Uh-huh.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, she was in the yeehaw. So for me, I'm gonna make the choice.
Yeah.
The weekend is here and you have no money, which means it's time to hit up Juan for some free booze. Hi there, welcome back. Do you want another free drink? Yeah, I thought so. Lucky for you, I'm a generous little kitty. Take what you want.
Sweet.
Okay, I need to know what all of these do. Boldness. Do you think this bomb makes boldness?
I think the bomb might be a bad one.
Probably. Blood be boldness.
Fire.
The trash fire. Can you look it
Yeah,
up?
I
Can you maybe look it up?
yeah, the monster camp
Because
drinks.
this is something that can completely destroy everything.
Yes, it can.
Yeah, or like this, this like fire summoning circle thing.
Okay. So the blood, -1 to all stats while oh my god, stop giving me ads. Makes it so player receives -1 to all stats while the player that takes this drink's game. Oh, all other players take -1
Okay, well I don't want
and
that.
you get +1.
Gotcha, I don't want that.
Okay. This is alphabetical.
Yeah.
There's the pink one.
This one?
Second from the
Yeah.
top left, yeah. That's average. Takes all your stats and averages them.
Don't want that.
Nope. Oh my god, I wish they had the names.
Yeah, me too.
Dark and Stormy, that's the
This one?
thundercloud. Makes it so everyone's stats are now incognito. No, thank you.
No.
Dumpster Fire.
Yeah.
Changes your name to Dumpster Fire.
But no other
Uh,
changes. I know this one censors your stats.
Yeah.
And
Hot Shot, it's the top left one.
okay.
Makes the player select one other player in exchange their highest stats.
No.
Why?
Yeah, it's so annoying 'cause it's
Love
like
Potion number 9.
I don't know what that does.
It gives you +4 heart.
+4 heart, which I don't have. Heart is not an option. See, I don't know what that means. Oh, +4 heart and maybe
For Dahlia.
for Dolly. Oh, I might do that one then.
Yeah. There's
just-
also the second page.
No, those aren't available. Or, yeah. This is creativity. This is smarts. A screwdriver and whiskey don't do anything. I don't know what this dragon one does.
The dragon one. It changes the stats to D&D stat names.
Oh, no. The pixelated one, I think it just obscures things.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I'm just gonna do.
Remember
Love
the one with
Potion.
the windmill being
Good,
good.
but I don't think it's not boldness, so it's like
Oh, never mind.
what?
It changes it to Settler of Catan stats.
Oh, okay. So it's not harmful. Yeah, I'm just gonna
No.
do the love potion one.
I was thinking of the Manhattan
Mm.
when I was looking at
Okay.
that one.
Well, what do you want? You have all the same
Oh.
options.
God, I don't know.
Smarts.
I-
You want smarts, right? That's the brain. The brain
Yes,
is smarts.
let's just go for it. We know it. Let's get this over with.
Yeah. It's just that these can like really cause issues.
Yeah, I knew them so well at one point. Or I knew like I don't know, 10 of them very well.
There, got 15 smarts.
Okay, charm. I need charm.
Let's trade places.
No charm.
I'm just gonna you're going first this time. I think that's the best way to do
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Okay, charm is this one, right? Yes.
It is? Cool.
That day at the camp dome, you all do thumb wars. That means the campers are waging war against thumb warriors, the supernaturally buff thumb monsters from Camp Thumb. It's surprisingly terrifying. You all were sure to lose, but thanks to your quick thinking, you hatch a plan to fight the thumb warriors at their greatest weakness, predators without opposable thumbs. Some may say that your team sicking a pack of rabid mountain lions on the competitors is cheating, but you prefer the term strategic. You gain +2 charm.
I'm so charming. It's my
this
worst
is so
stat still.
cute.
So good.
Yeah, you're about to be impaled by a particularly sharp volleyball when Joy
Pardon?
appears and saves you with a shield of magical light.
Hey, you.
Thank you, Joy. Hey, Bard, don't get any horny ideas just because I saved you. Saving people from getting impaled is just what heroes do.
Okay, Batness, chill out.
We know.
Did someone say something about what heroes do? Because whatever it is, I'm doing it. I'm the hero. It's me.
Who are you besides the hero?
You mean you don't remember me? Curse the Chancellor in his vicious disinformation campaign. My name is Batness, and I'm here from Camp Rival Camp to save you all.
Okay, that was not bad.
From the numerous deadly traps and lethal games in this dome? That's really thoughtful of you. Maybe we can team up and...
You think these lakes of acid and constantly firing shotguns are the real danger? You've been taken in completely by the Chancellor's lies. This camp dome is just a distraction perpetuated by the Chancellor to keep us occupied while he eats diamond caviar and drinks $1,000 bills.
Who's this Chancellor you keep talking about?
Only the most insidious in the world has ever known. He controls everything and does it so covertly that no one but me is even aware of his existence. Oh, I did not see her face. I was just reading the words. I have dedicated my life to stopping him and being involved in angsty love triangles and shooting my bow a lot and having complex feelings, but mostly to stopping him.
Wow, you seem like a really passionate person. But wouldn't that passion be better directed at a more immediate threat to society? Like, I don't know, global warming?
Global warming? Ha! That's just a result of all the expensive cigars the Chancellor smokes because he's so rich and evil.
Seriously?
Right. Okay. What about racism?
People are only racist because of the subliminal messages the Chancellor puts in Hollywood movies and on cereal boxes.
This cannot be for real.
And what about government corruption? Nope, never mind. I see where that one's gonna go.
Joy turns to you, clearly frustrated.
This Batwoman hybrid clearly has a lot of passion for social change, and I can't help but think it could be harnessed to do some real good. If only I could think of some threat that she can't just tie directly to the Chancellor.
So many threats to choose from, but you managed to narrow it down to 2. The horror of missing out on a chance for summer love, which is charm. The giant mouth that
100%.
opens up in the center of camp and swallows 5 campers every day, which no one ever talks about for some reason.
That one,
That
please.
sounds like boldness,
Giant
if you
mouth,
ask me.
giant mouth, giant mouth, giant mouth. Huh. I'd never really thought about it, but that giant mouth at the center of camp is sort of a huge problem.
You guys have a mysterious giant mouth in your camp too? We have one in Camp Rival Camp, but every time it opens, One of the counselors comes by and tells us all it's time to play in the camp dome. Oh my god.
The only winner here is
It all makes sense. The camp dome is just an elaborate play to distract us from the giant mouth that eats campers.
enough of this.
That's ridiculous. Why would they distract us from one lethal situation with another lethal situation?
Hey guys, says Counselor Dave, the ever cheerful Hydra. How's everyone doing? Not thinking about the mysterious mouth in the center of camp, I hope. Enjoy the dome.
Huh? Now that I think about it, it is pretty weird that the camp counselors always translate the hideous mutterings of the mouth when it appears as, "Hey, hey, time to go to the dome." And also that we don't celebrate any holidays at camp except for Don't Talk About the Giant Mouth Day, which is every day.
Do you think the giant mouth is really the Chancellor?
If I say yes, will you help us destroy it?
After a lengthy character arc that involves equal parts romance and ultra-violence, absolutely.
Okay, then yes.
Fuck yeah, let's punch that mouth in its mouth! You go on a sexy adventure with joy and badness. You don't manage to destroy the giant mouth, but you do extort +2 fun and +1 charm from the counselors in exchange for your silence.
Nice.
Boldness! As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Cool! You take it. It possesses you, of course. It turns out the spirit that was inside it is exactly like you in every way, so no one knows the difference. The only difference is that this spirit is a little bit bolder than you, so you basically gain +2 boldness.
Wow.
None of that gets you any closer to banging your campmates, though, which is why you're so relieved to find Dahlia shortly after. She appears to be thinking. Harpoon gun, baby powder, tank of compressed helium. What am I missing? Oh, hey Phantom, behold my latest gambit in my all-out campaign to have the best summer ever! You see, one key component of an optimal summer is an amazing tent, and an amazing tent needs amazing tent supplies. I've already packed all the essentials. A grill for cooking my tent steaks, a snuggly teddy bear so I can keep my biceps toned by squeezing it tight, and of course, a bag of live snails. I'm sure I don't even need to explain that one. But I just can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, there's a chance that my tent will be suboptimal. I can't allow that to happen. But what could it be? I've already got a cooler full of spare organs and a spiked dog collar in case I find a dog. Maybe I need a hand mirror for starting campfires and checking out my look? No, that'd interfere with the tent's laser grid. I'm really stumped, but you look like a monster with a lot of camping savvy. Maybe you can help. If Dahlia's gullible enough to believe you have a camping savvy, she's probably got bigger problems. Well, here goes nothing. No one ever thinks about the tent's well-being. Bring the tent for a tent in case the tent gets cold. That sounds like charm? Or fun?
Which is your second best stat.
Or fun. Everyone knows a survival setting is incomplete without someone to share it with. Okay, that sounds like charm.
That's definitely charm.
So, yeah. I'm gonna do that one.
Charm's your second best stat.
Yeah! That's a fantastic idea. I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. I've always believed in strength in numbers. That's what makes me such an excellent demonic warlord. That and my peerless intellect, gargantuan muscles, overpowering charisma, and unmatched humility. As a warlord, it is only fitting that I invite my entire army along. I'm only ashamed I didn't think of it sooner. They've always been with me, fighting by my side, rubbing scented oils into my sore muscles, fighting by my side while rubbing scented oils into my muscles. Oh, and you can come too, I suppose. It was your idea after all, and a good leader always rewards sage advice. Dang, you were kind of hoping Dahlia would just invite you to go sexy camping, but this is fine, you guess. When Dahlia's warriors arrive, though, you realize that they're all super hot. Score! You spend spend an awesome evening hiking through the woods, forming a sensual massage train, and giggling about Dahlia's secret fetishes after she falls asleep. Man, these warriors really have the hottest goss about Dahlia. You feel like you know her on a whole new level. Plus, they totally teach you how to open a beer with your eye socket. Nice! You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
You do what?
And then I'm gonna go first next.
Yeah.
Okay. This is our last one.
Here we go. Final
Hijinks ensue.
Final round.
Hopefully this was enough boldness. I mean, that day you venture into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there is no escape. You'll be trapped there forever. Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. Turns out the best defense against the supernatural is a total apathy. You gain +2 boldness.
There's only so much that they could expect from a short run, and I doubt that they would make it impossible.
Yeah, I'm
To
gonna
get
hope
one of
that
the
it's like I'm
characters.
gonna hope it's 15. Is
Yeah.
max?
Because I also tried to look and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's weird. But who cares about all that? It's time to meet up with Dahlia. She invited you back to her tent for a bit of light Mexican professional wrestling.
No one is ready for Dahlia.
Hi. Nothing like a bit of lucha libre to put some hair on your chest, and then a couple's full body wax to remove said hair. Are you ready, punk? The next 2 hours are agonizingly painful bliss. Dahlia totally kicks your ass, of course, but afterwards you watch Studio Ghibli movies and share a romantic ice bath. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Phantom. I had a great time. I'm really glad you came to summer camp, too. So are you. Maybe you can even keep this party going. You asked Dahlia what plans she has after camp. Well, I mean, summer break has been nice, but I can't vacation from reality forever. I need to get back to being the commander my army needs to be.
I'm here to save the day.
Our work is never done. There are countless kingdoms left to conquer, and as hell's strongest and sexiest warlord, it's my destiny to conquer them all. Well, if Dahlia is so into conquering stuff, maybe she could try conquering the most difficult kingdom of all. Oh, you mean IKEA? I tried that, but that place is a labyrinthian pit of Swedish furnished madness. My armies barely escaped with their sanity intact. What? No, she should try conquering your heart! Oh, you're flirting with me. That makes much more sense. Well, I must admit, I've never considered conquering your heart before. I do like you quite a bit, though, so maybe... No, wait! I'm supposed to be a hardened commander. I can't let my feelings interfere with my work. This is real life, not Dunder Mifflin. Mifflin, yeah, I have a lot of kingdoms on my to-conquer list. If I'm going to import military resources and demon power to conquer your heart instead, I need a good reason why. Damn, this got real fast, but you really want to impress Dahlia. How can you convince her that conquering your heart is way more valuable than conquering any other kingdom? Doctor a history book, so it says, all the great commanders of history have tried and failed to conquer your heart. That sounds like smarts. Explain that your heart has strategic value to further conquer other important territories such as your kidneys and your lungs. That also sounds like smarts.
Oh no!
Oh no!
The first one also sounds like it might be creativity.
Yeah, which is worse than
Which is
smarts.
worse.
Okay.
So the second, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, okay, if I don't get it, it's fine. It's fine. Dahlia's
believe in you.
really, really hard to romance, so I'll just go with the second one. Nope, that was smarts. Oh, I really didn't think of that. To be honest, while I master most things, conquer ship, monster scout, badge earning, and love making, to name a few, I'm not necessarily the best strategist. I'm more of a go-getter than a planner. Luckily, that's what I have war advisors for. I'll just text one of them now and ask for a strategic analysis of your heart to determine its value as potential conquest. Oh, he just texted back. Let's see. Jano Aquino. It appears to me that Phantom is grossly overselling the value of her heart, and I would not advise you to conquer it at this time. It may appear to be a strategic stronghold on the surface, but given Phantom's afflictions with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, heartworms, heart beetles, curly straw shaped veins, icky blood disease, and an unpleasant odor, it is my professional opinion that seizure of Phantom's heart would be inadvisable. In fact, it might actually cause her to have a fatal seizure. Well, there you have it, Phantom. Thanks for the offer, but I'm going to have to pass this time. I'll see you around. She leaves. Great. Not only did you miss your shot with Dahlia, but now you're extremely stressed about your own health. What the fuck does curly straw-shaped veins mean anyway? You're not sure, but it kind of feels like they're costing you -2 fun and -1 charm.
Oh, hey.
What did you need?
Charm, please.
Charm. That day at Cant Dome, you will all play the classy children's game, The Floor is Lava, with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Bard, your hair looks great. It does.
Thank you.
You gain +2 charm from the nice compliment. You're sprinting as fast as you can. Little orphan Alan is stuck at the bottom of a well. You're the only one that can help. As you're running, you see Joy suntanning nearby, and she waves you over. Yes! Joy's her #1 ultimate summer crush, and you'll do anything for her. You completely forget what you're doing and
What
run
a
over.
joy to see you.
Hey there. You weren't doing anything important with you. At least, nothing more important than flirting with me, right? By the way, sprinting shirtless and dripping with sweat isn't a bad look for you, Bard.
You blush like an anime character who's talking to their crush. You are talking to your crush, but your eyes are way too appropriately proportioned to be considered anime.
Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that my Screamo band, Ventagram, has a show tonight, and we're playing that super gross pub nearby, the Piss Wreck Bar. You should come see us. You get to see me scream my guts out in a non-literal way. Oh, Damien and Dahlia are in the band too, and you kind of care about them, right?
I do. I care.
Can I invite fans? No? Sorry. No pressure, though. The pub technically has an occupancy limit of 3 people, so I can basically guarantee you'll die if there's even a small fire.
Holy shit, Joy invited you to go to a location, and she's going to also be at that location. That's basically a date as far as you're concerned. You cannot fuck this one up.
Just... I'll die if there'll be a small fire. Damien is going to be in this location.
Uh-huh. Later that night, you roll up to the Piss Wreck Bar with a government ID and your thoughtiest concert outfit. As soon as you go in, someone throws a glass of beer at your head. Every single surface in this bar is filthy and sticky. It's packed, and everyone here is either very hot or very ugly, and they all look like they could beat your ass easily. This is unquestionably the perfect location for a Screamo concert. Piss Wreck Bar shreds! Oh, and there's Joy!
Hey, you.
Look at what the cat dragged in. Thanks for coming, Bard. We're about to go on right after they finish setting up Damien's drum rig flamethrower.
And my mega explosive drum set. It weighs 3,200 pounds, and it's also a harpoon gun, and it is illegal! Pentagram is life!
Oh yes! Ventagram fucks hard. Ventagram is violent. Come on, Dahlia. We gotta do our pre-show tradition. Fighting the audience.
Of course.
by the way, I'm happy that you made it, Bard. Realistically, you probably didn't have anything else to do tonight, but it still means a lot. I should go do my vocal warm-ups, but I'll keep an eye out for you when I'm on stage. Cheer loud for me, okay?
Wow, you are definitely in love with this goth witch. Ventagram is about to go on. Impress Joy by making sure the concert goes smoothly. What are you gonna do to help?
Be the mic checker. He'll check Joy's microphone to make sure it's not poison.
That sounds like smarts, maybe? And be the first
Maybe?
clapper. You'll get the crowd hyped by nailing a perfectly timed first clap after every song, which sounds like charm or fun.
Yeah. I feel like the first one. It could be smarts, it could be.
I don't think any of these are creativity.
I think I'm fine
So,
on either,
so
so you know what?
what do you want? Mic checker or first clapper?
Mic checker.
There we
I
are!
rolled a die.
It was bold.
Bold. Damien.
Oh yeah, that's his sexy Halloween costume.
Alright, shitheads. Hope you're ready for pure fucking rage. We are Venta.
Before Joy can finish, you shove her out of the way, grab the mic, and announce to the entire audience that you're Ventagram's official mic checker. Obviously, you get booed.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's actually a kind of smart idea. We needed to check the sound before we started anyway. Good catch, Bard.
You tell Joy that you know nothing about Screamo or bands or sounds in general. You're here to check the microphone for poison.
Pretty sure that we don't need you to do that. Actually, you know what? I am entirely sure that we don't need you to do that.
Just to be sure, you give the microphone a big, slow lick, and suddenly you start feeling very ill and dizzy. Shit, is this thing actually poisoned? Suddenly you hear someone from the audience shriek, "No! Our evil plan! Curse that insidious microphone checker!"
Is that you, Dr. Cretius? And Magnormus, the evil warlock? And all of the other villains from Season 3? What are you doing here, and why are you disguised as Screamo fans?
Wahaha! Oh Joy, you foolish protagonist! We knew that you wouldn't have your guard down at summer camp, so we banded together to defeat you in a battle of the bands. Villains, reveal your instruments and assemble into band formation. Prepare yourselves, Ventagram. We are unstoppable. Only the sickest sound ever heard could defeat us.
Ah, I was hoping you'd say that. Dahlia, Damien, come on, let's wreck these fuckers with noise. I was put on this earth so I could do metal shit like this. Fuck yeah! Gird your loins, piss wreck!
Ventagram battles the villains. It's violent as fuck, but Ventagram is killing, and the audience loves it. Joy hits a high note scream just as you pass out from the poison. When you regain consciousness, you find out that you're still in the piss wreck bar, but you're being gently cradled in Joy's arms.
Art, wake up. We won, and it was the most legendary concert of all time. Those aren't my words either. God showed up and told us herself.
That was magic.
If you hadn't checked my mic, I'd be totally dead right now. Thanks for saving my life, and thanks for doing it without stealing the spotlight. That was a nice touch.
Okay, that was not bad.
And since you literally performed oral sex on a poisoned microphone for me, the least I can do is pay for your drinks tonight.
You spend all night celebrating with Joy. The next day, you can't remember if she kissed you or if it was just a poison dream. But either way, you get +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Alright.
Alright, here we are.
Let's go.
I'm sure I will not succeed.
I
but-
believe in you.
Oh, hey.
Alright, and Joy.
Sweet.
I know, I wanted to go for Milo.
You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. A summer fling between you and me? Yes! A summer fling is the essential part of having the best summer ever! Yes! Look, I even had it on my list. Almost forgot. Good catch, Phantom. I'm glad I have you around. Let's check summer fling off my list together. Finally! The amount of times I have tried to romance Dahlia, and I did it even though I failed twice.
That love potion saved you.
It did. Oh my god.
It gave you 5 hearts, which I think a successful event is 2 hearts.
Probably.
So that made up for both of them plus 1.
The last day of camp was awesome. Dahlia designed a sexy weightlifting regime to do together. It focused a lot on strengthening the glutes and pelvis.
Oh, hey.
Finally. You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
What's that? You want to be my summer fling?
Welcome to the witching hour.
You know, Bard, I think our romance might just be predestined by fate. I can't deny our chemistry, and you do make a great world-saving sidekick. Perhaps this was always my destiny.
You highly doubt it, but yay! Joy said yes.
Your love art material.
The meteor shower was magical. You showed interest in the many times Joy has saved reality, and she left to share the stories with you. She even showed you many of the magic weapons and arcane artifacts from her adventures, and you ended up learning that at least 3 of them can be used as sexy toys. Winky face. Ah! Okay, so at the bottom of the screen you see these pumpkins. This is from an event that is happening right now. I used my points to buy the only thing that was available, so I do hope that these get transferred to the regular points after the event, because otherwise I'm just getting points that aren't going to be able to be used. But yeah, I got 3 new events, 8 new outcomes, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this.
Nice.
And let's watch the ending, because I do have it on streamer mode, so it shouldn't be copyright. Right, whatever.
Yeah.
Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies, sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today I can still close my eyes and I'm there. On that last summer night. Feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start.
Welcome to the streamer version of the dreaded song. Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you, oh live streamers of the world. I was committed
Thanks for playing.
Well, that was fun. So we obviously
Yeah.
don't have time to play a whole nother round because that was a short round.
Yeah.
And I think even doing a one player it's still 30 minutes. And
Yeah.
that, but I'm gonna go through the new stuff that was gotten because making it so I can actually see what I'm doing. We finally got Dahlia. And I feel like I had Joy before, but I guess I didn't have
You might have
Joy.
gotten one of her secret.
No, oh yeah, maybe. And then items, the blade. Let's see. Multi-tool. Very strong insect repellent. Okay.
Very nice.
Such a good time. And then going to the meta shop. So this is where you buy the things. So you can see Halloween memories and then regular memories. So currently you can't get regular memories, you can only get Halloween memories. But Halloween memories was only used to buy a 200 point item. So, like, now it's like, okay, I really hope that these get transferred to regular memories so that I can, continue to buy things. Like, look, you can be a fridge.
Oh.
And then you get outfits. I really want the info manual. That would be really nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, love interest requirements? Well, okay, I clearly need that. Okay, so that makes me really mad then. Because you cannot, like, whenever I look up things, be like, hey, how do you romance this person in Monster Camp? Literally every single post says, nobody knows how to do it, or they're unsure. There's literally a thing in the game. And then there's a whole bunch more, drinks that you can.
We don't know how like explicit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It might just tell you like the stat that they like.
Yeah, but there were plenty that were they're like, we don't know which stat it is. Anyway, so that's Monster Prom 3. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too.
I had a good time.
Yeah. We'll be back next week for a regular 2-hour stream, not just this slightly shorter one.
Yeah.
I had other games that I was thinking of playing, but because Monster Prom 3 just came out, I really wanted to play this. And I don't have Monster Prom 3 anyway. Hopefully I will be getting some money this weekend because I'm doing my very first craft fair.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to do. And if it goes well, then I'm going to treat myself and buy Monster Prom 3. So.
Yeah.